Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of Bolivia? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of Bolivia? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of...
Wait,
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled...
Placing a mine for
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled...
Copter, get down.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled...
We need what's in that
Shall
truck.
we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled...
Got what we came for. Let's clear...
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of...
Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of the... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of... Shall we return to our regularly scheduled... Shall we... We return to our regularly scheduled. Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Would you look at that?
Pretty good sized city. Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Hold up. They're gonna check.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of Bolivia? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of Bolivia?
Shitballs.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of?
Sniper's got us targeted. That came from near the hacienda.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? 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 Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Shit, we got a sniper.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Target lost.
Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program of liberating the people of? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled program? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled? Shall we return to our regularly scheduled?
Looks like the boss's house. Let's go check it.
Shall we return to our regular? Clear over here. got company.
I'll fly.
We're good to go.
Got a chopper.
I'm shooting these fuckers. Okay, we're still good. Engaging. Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Get away from there.
Grenade! 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 Watch out!
Chopper, down, down.
Mega cartel reinforcements.
Copter, get down.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Here we go. Unidad's firing on the cartel. Chopper, down,
HVT
down.
spotted. Rally up, people.
Copy that.
Hey, leave him alone already.
Easy.
Don't hurt me! Oh God, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I don't know anything, I swear. I'm just an assistant.
An assistant to who?
Marcus Jensen. He's the boss, you know? He runs everything.
Silencio.
Don't hurt me!
Copy. Be right there.
Oh God, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I don't know anything, I swear. I'm just an assistant.
An assistant to who?
Marcus Jensen. He's the boss, you know? He runs everything.
Where can I find him?
He's supposed to be at the witch's market later, but I don't know when.
Get on the phone. Arrange a meeting with him at the market. Tell him it's important.
Then you let me go?
That depends on how convincing you are.
Hey, it's me. Look, there's something I need to show you. I can't tell you on the phone. Yes, it's important. Okay,
An assistant to who?
Marcus Jensen. He's the boss, you know? He runs everything.
Where can I find him?
He's supposed to be at the witch's market later, but I don't know when.
Get on the phone. Arrange a meeting with him at the market. Tell him it's important.
Then you let me go?
That depends on how convincing you are.
Hey, it's me. Look, there's something I need to show you. I can't tell you on the phone. Yes, it's important. Okay. He told me to meet him at the witch's market.
In case you feel the need to call him back.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The cartel patron in Libertad is a U.S. national named Marcus Jensen.
Got it. Let me run the name and I'll see what comes up.
Better make it quick. I'm going after him now.
We've ID'd... Nomad, I just uploaded a video for you. Should give you some background info on the local boss.
There's a cartel. I got one of those cartel medals.
Marcus Jensen majored in chemistry because that's where the steady careers were. Job security, health benefits, 2 weeks vacation, 401k. And best of all, people were hiring. Marcus got recruited right out of grad school by La Gringa. Shelter guy that he was, thought he was getting a job with the SB Corporation, a multinational pharmaceutical company based in Bolivia, which, of course, it is. He just didn't realize what the product was. But when he finally figured it out, he decided it didn't really matter. He's making more in 1 month than his friends make in 5 years. And best of all, chicks. So many chicks. Almost as important, for the first time in his life, he's getting respect. La Gringa stationed Marcus at the Chemical Institute in Libertad Province. Over the past 3 years, he's been teaching cartel members how to produce high-quality cocaine. True, most of these idiots never made it past the 2nd grade, but it appears they finally found a subject they're passionate about. As for Marcus, his rationalization is...
Look, someone's gonna make the cocaine, someone's gonna make the money. It might as well be me, right?
You are right, Marcus, just not for much longer.
Here. Some sick.
Hermano habrá recibido la guita.
Use your combat vehicle. The keys are inside.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Una novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto.
Copter, get down.
Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
There might be some intel around here.
We're clear over here. Let's get the guns down. People are edgy enough already.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Okay, we're home.
We're entering the witch market.
El Mercado de las Brujas. This is where the locals come to.
Eyes on Jensen. Take him alive. Shit, Jensen's getting away.
That LT's getting away.
Get away from me! Leave me alone! Get away from me, you fucking psycho! That...
Hands. Show me your hands. Do it now.
Goddamn fascists! You've got no right! I'm an American citizen!
Stay where you are and put your hands on your head. Don't make me tell you again.
Yeah? Or what?
Boom! It's gonna blow.
Unidad chopper, stay low.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
As we march towards victory,
Hey.
join us as we march to a new Bolivia. This is a message from the Free Rebel Forces of Bolivia. The cartel scientist known as La Gringa has been captured. Though she was instrumental to the cartel's cocaine production, La Gringa has at times been our amiga. Before the cartel arrived, she aided our poor rural communities while working with Hands Over Bolivia. Even while working with the cartel, La
What's up?
Gringa ran
Let's get back to work.
El Mercado de las Brujas.
members of our rebel forces. But at this crucial time in our fight against Santa Blanca, we had to take La Gringa, one of their strongest assets, into our custody. For her kindness to Bolivia, she always
Eyes on Jensen. Take him alive.
passion. And with kindness in our hearts,
Back off! I'm a scientist!
Hands. Show me your hands. Do it now.
Goddamn fascists! You've got no right! I'm an American citizen!
Stay where you are and put your hands on your head. Don't make me tell you again.
Yeah? Or what?
Their lieutenant's running away. I'm shooting these fuckers.
Fucking hell.
Get your goddamn hands off me!
You try that shit again and I'll put a bullet in both your legs. You...
this activity to thrive is coming to an end, and the people will surpass judgment. In our country, no one is above the law.
Back off! I'm a scientist!
Justice compulsory. Justice for all.
Taking a shot. Clear on my side.
I had accompanied my abuelita to the church, and as she knelt to light a candle for my dead father,
All right, let's roll.
stumbled through the doors, frightening the
This is bullshit. You can't just arrest somebody for going to a fucking market.
Save it, Jensen. We know all about you and the cartel. What I don't get is this. You're a scientist, right? So what the hell were you doing at a place like the Witch Market?
Processing cocaine isn't just about solvents and reagents. Not the way I do it, at least. I get powders from the brujos that speed the process along and make the result more potent.
Yeah? Like what?
Like, fuck you. That's proprietary information. You want my secret recipe, you gotta pay for it.
Those came into the church. They beat the man right there in front of the altar. They dragged him out into the street and beat him some more. That sicario was never seen again. I have never forgotten that day, and that is why I have never been captured.
chido ya va pa' Bolivia. No te lo puedes perder.
Go! I'm a scientist.
You got no fucking right, you hear me? You don't have any legal jurisdiction here. I mean, even if you did, I'm a U.S. citizen here on a legitimate work visa.
You're facilitating the manufacture of an illegal substance.
An illegal substance that provides income for a gang of rapists and murderers.
Not my problem. I'm not holding a gun to someone's head. I'm not making anyone take any drugs. People make their own choices. That's what individual liberty is all about.
Fair enough. Take this fuck outside and shoot him in the head.
Wait! What the hell?
You're right, Marcus. We don't have legal jurisdiction in Bolivia. So I'm gonna exercise my individual liberty and ask my associate here to blow your goddamn brains out.
Wait!
You got something to say?
Look, can we make some sort of a deal here?
Sure we can. You tell me what I want to know and I won't put a bullet in your sociopathic skull.
Fuck! Fine! Fine! I'll tell you what you want to know.
That's all I'm asking.
Engaging tangos. Sniper!
The great writer Balzac once said, "To have a family is to become hostage to fortune." I told El Yayo we had something in common. We're both too old to start over. Me to start a new organization. You to start a new family.
Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing the Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What to do for us?
We got the Gringa, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
El Yayo's fallen out of favor with the cartel. Let's bring him in. It's time we made him an offer.
Anda al pedo. Tiene mamás. I know you had to sabotage some mines and shit.
What the shit for rebels, dude?
We shooting rebels now?
I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's go.
El Yayo's
Say the word.
There's a weapons case over here. Awesome. I can put this to use. Shit balls. This is one of those legal coca farms.
So,
Bowman, we're entering a province called Espiritu Santo.
Espiritu Santo is the base for Sueño's religious propaganda. Key to that is a woman named La Santera, a self-proclaimed Santa Muerta priestess with thousands of loyal followers. That witch has an uncanny ability to turn men with guns into fanatics. That's the shit that keeps me up at night. Narcos have been into Santa Muerta for decades, but most worshippers aren't cartel.
It's a small mercy. You got an angle on changing the mind of a fanatic?
You're gonna need to dig for intel. Find out how to take down La Santera in a way that will demoralize the Sicarios and turn the regular folk away from the cartel. When she loses her congregation, bring that witch to me. Bowman out.
La Santera, the Saint Maker. Es una chica loca. This chick is batshit crazy. She used to be a good girl, devout Catholic, until she found Santa Muerte. the skinny lady, and went all in. If El Cardenal is the light, charitable side of Santa Muerte, La Santera is the dark hedonism. The cartel's twisted, fucked up version of the saint. El Sueño knows a chart topper when he sees one, so he put her on his label. Preach, mommy. What's good for Santa Muerte is good for Santa Blanca. He even built her a sanctuary deep in the heart of Espiritu Santo. La Santera's role in the cartel? Ensure loyalty. The more cartel members prove themselves, the more access they get to Santa Muerte. You want Santa Muerte to protect you from bullets? Smuggle 200 kilos. You want to be blessed with eternal wealth? Recruit 5 of your cousins to Santa Blanca. You want to go to heaven? Kill 10 of her enemies. It's like a ranking system for scumbags. The more you do for your cartel, the more the Saint of Holy Death will do for you. A true reward for true believers.
Fuck me. Ready to fire.
We rattled somebody's cage.
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, the propaganda machine.
That woke.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardenal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and...
Acaba de tronar algo. ¡Abusados todos! ¡Cúbranse!
They're on to us. Stick with it.
That LT's getting away.
Fucking hell! This is the place. Let's take this low and slow. This is the place. Hold up.
Got some hostile activity. I got 2 Sicarios next to the hacienda. I'm moving to position. Need to get to a better position. I've got the target. Roger that. Target marked. Kill confirmed. Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. By the hacienda.
Down. They're gonna see you.
Drone is up. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I got 1 narco.
Tango number 3.
There, inside the hacienda.
He makes 5.
They hear the drone, man. Bring it back.
Charlie, cierren el pico.
I'm getting a position. Let me find a good position. Shit, I gotta find a good position. Target marked. Target acquired. Ready. Call the shot. He's gone.
Got a 3rd target.
We're good. We're good.
No, hear me out, por favor.
Vámonos. I'm taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If el sueño es meant.
Next track, a
Buckle up,
classic
people.
from back when I was sober. It's for all you Baltas out there who have given up on sobriety and embraced a different version of truth.
Where exactly are you taking me?
There's someone who wants to ask you some questions about your activities with the cartel.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But only once my family is safe. You understand? If not, you may as well take me back where you found me. You still haven't told me who you are. I have heard rumors about phantasmas who are making buildings burn, making things disappear, making people disappear. I thought they were just being superstitious.
We're real, and if you cooperate, we could protect you.
I will cooperate, if you protect my family.
RP's just ahead. You'll be getting...
I should have known. CIA has brought in our own sicarios. Simon Bolivar said the United States was destined to plague the Americas with misery. Now that misery is upon my house.
He says Sueño has his family.
You could have led with that. These 4 gunfighters are your best last hope at saving your family. So are you gonna play ball, or are you gonna bury more kin?
Save my family. Then I decide if I will talk.
Yayo's family's in the cartel district of a village called Bahia Floresta.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Coming up on Bahia Floresta. Coming up on Bahia Floresta. Yayo's wife and son are supposed to be somewhere in the village.
going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that. We got some home... Shitballs.
Take cover.
Grenade, get to cover. Damn, that guy's dead.
Check your fucking targets. That's a civilian.